Hi, so today I want to talk to you a little bit about PBNs. PBN stands for Private Blog Network, and just as the name says, it's a private network of sites, which means you own all of the sites present in that same network. And the idea here is that, let's say if your money site is about dentists, you'll have a PBN with several PBN sites pointing to that money site of yours. And in theory, your site will rank higher in Google. Now, of course, a PBN is a link building strategy. And it's powerful because we have total control of the sites present in that same network. You have total control of the content that's published in those sites. And you also have total control of the sites that network links out to. So let's say, for example, that you're paying someone else to put a link on their site. If that person decides to link to yours, which is about dentists, but also decides to link to someone else's site that's about porn or gambling, now you have a link from a site that also links to a porn and gambling site, which is not something that you want to do. And also, when you put a link on someone else's site, you don't know if later on they'll remove the link or if the site stops working. So that's the idea behind building a private blog network, is you have total control. And of course, building a PBN may be more expensive than paying someone else to put one link on their website, but in the long run, it's totally worth it. And I'll explain to you why in a bit. So again, why should you have your own PBN? The answer is control. You can control the links, the number of links, which is the flow, and to whom you link to. Something that you cannot control if you put links on someone else's site. You can also control the topic of your PBN according to your needs. So let's say you want to rank a dentist site, you make your PBN relevant to health. You can also control the quality, of course, the quality of the content, the quality of the sites you link to, and the overall quality of the site. You can also control the speed at which you build links, and you can control the outbound links, so the sites your PBN links to. And again, the example of the gambling, if you pay someone else to put your link on their site, you don't know if they're also linking to porn or gambling websites. And that's the idea again behind building your own private blog network. And something else that's very interesting is that in the future you can also make money with your PBN if you decide to sell links. But more on that later on. Some important notes about PBNs. So contrary to many people's belief, PBNs continue and will continue to be effective to rank websites. Of course, you need to be careful about some things that we'll discuss later on while we're building our PBN, but the idea is that you need to build a PBN that looks like a real site. So previously, people used to build PBNs that flat out just looked like PBNs, and Google would immediately detect them and penalize them and the sites they link out to. And to finish off this video, let me just tell you what are the major benefits of owning a PBN. One of the most important benefits of building your own network is that you have complete control over every aspect of your SEO, which is something you don't get when you're paying for links or when you're building links, for example, foundation links on platforms like YouTube, Vimeo, SlideShare, etc. You're dependent on these platforms and what they decide to do. Then, the website topic. You can theme your site whatever you'd like. So if you only work with dentists, it would make sense to theme your PBN network around the health niche. But if you're working with a more broader niche, you can theme your PBN around a site like BuzzFeed, for example, where you have tons of articles around different topics. And then we have quality. So most websites have terrible design. And because you own your network, you have the possibility to make it look as nice as you can. The next one is outbound links. You can choose how many outbound links each site or each page will have. Less outbound links means more link juice, of course, so the less times you link from your PBN to other sites, the more powerful those individual links will be. And in the next videos, I'll be explaining that in a bit more of detail. Then you have link building speed, which means you can control the velocity at which you build links. After that, you have homepage links, and no other strategy allows you to get homepage links, which are the most powerful ones. So homepage links are way more powerful than inner page links. Then you have the possibility to get links instantaneously. So you don't have to be negotiating with bloggers back and forth or buying links and waiting for the guy to publish the article, etc. You can just get a link instantaneously. The PBN is also very easy to manage, so you won't spend much time on maintenance. And like I said before, more money. So you'll be able in the future, if you want, of course, to sell links on your network to other people doing SEO or to other clients. What I want you to retain here is that when you're building a PBN network, if you choose to do so, because you don't need to, I recommend you do so, but you can always purchase links from other people's PBN networks. But if you choose to build your own, understand that you have full control of how the site looks, what sites you link to, the articles present on there, the number of outbound links, the velocity at which you build links, and the capacity to build homepage links, as well as many other things that we talked about today. So I hope you understand what the PBN network is and how it can be beneficial. In the following videos, we'll be going over how to actually build one and how to find sites to actually start building that same network. So that being said, I'll see you in the next video.